the new god of thunder, the new gods of thunder, the new god of thunder, the new goddess of thunder, the new goddesses of thunder, the new goddess of thunder, the old god of thunder, the old gods of thunder, the old god of thunder, the old goddess of thunder, the old goddesses of thunder, the old goddess of thunder, the greater god of thunder, the greater gods of thunder, the greater god of thunder, the greater goddess of thunder, the greater goddesses of thunder, the greater goddess of thunder, the lesser god of thunder, the lesser gods of thunder, the lesser god of thunder, the lesser goddess of thunder, the lesser goddesses of thunder, the lesser goddess of thunder, the higher god of thunder, the higher gods of thunder, the higher god of thunder, the higher goddess of thunder, the higher goddesses of thunder, the higher goddess of thunder, the lower god of thunder, the lower gods of thunder, the lower god of thunder, the lower goddess of thunder, the lower goddesses of thunder, the lower goddess of thunder, the greater spirit of thunder, the greater spirits of thunder, the greater spirit of thunder, the lesser spirit of thunder, the lesser spirits of thunder, the lesser spirit of thunder, the higher spirit of thunder, the higher spirits of thunder, the higher spirit of thunder, the lower spirit of thunder, the lower spirits of thunder, the lower spirit of thunder, the major god of thunder, the major gods of thunder, the major god of thunder, the major goddess of thunder, the major goddesses of thunder, the major goddess of thunder, the minor god of thunder, the minor gods of thunder, the minor god of thunder, the minor goddess of thunder, the minor goddesses of thunder, the minor goddess of thunder, the superior god of thunder, the superior gods of thunder, the superior god of thunder, the superior goddess of thunder, the superior goddesses of thunder, the superior goddess of thunder, the inferior god of thunder, the inferior gods of thunder, the inferior god of thunder, the inferior goddess of thunder, the inferior goddesses of thunder, the inferior goddess of thunder, the ancestor god of thunder, the ancestor gods of thunder, the ancestor god of thunder, the ancestor goddess of thunder, the ancestor goddesses of thunder, the ancestor goddess of thunder, the ascendant god of thunder, the ascendant gods of thunder, the ascendant god of thunder, the ascendant goddess of thunder, the ascendant goddesses of thunder, the ascendant goddess of thunder, the descendant god of thunder, the descendant gods of thunder, the descendant god of thunder, the descendant goddess of thunder, the descendant goddesses of thunder, the descendant goddess of thunder, the transcendent god of thunder, the transcendent gods of thunder, the transcendent god of thunder, the transcendent goddess of thunder, the transcendent goddesses of thunder, the transcendent goddess of thunder, the past god of thunder, the past gods of thunder, the past god of thunder, the past goddess of thunder, the past goddesses of thunder, the past goddess of thunder, the present god of thunder, the present gods of thunder, the present god of thunder, the present goddess of thunder, the present goddesses of thunder, the present goddess of thunder, the future god of thunder, the future gods of thunder, the future god of thunder, the future goddess of thunder, the future goddesses of thunder, the future goddess of thunder, the authentic god of thunder, the authentic gods of thunder, the authentic god of thunder, the authentic goddess of thunder, the authentic goddesses of thunder, the authentic goddess of thunder, the synthetic god of thunder, the synthetic gods of thunder, the synthetic god of thunder, the synthetic goddess of thunder, the synthetic goddesses of thunder, the synthetic goddess of thunder, the progressive god of thunder, the progressive gods of thunder, the progressive god of thunder, the progressive goddess of thunder, the progressive goddesses of thunder, the progressive goddess of thunder, the regressive god of thunder, the regressive gods of thunder, the regressive god of thunder, the regressive goddess of thunder, the regressive goddesses of thunder, the regressive goddess of thunder, the ordinary god of thunder, the ordinary gods of thunder, the ordinary god of thunder, the ordinary goddess of thunder, the ordinary goddesses of thunder, the ordinary goddess of thunder, the extraordinary god of thunder, the extraordinary gods of thunder, the extraordinary god of thunder, the extraordinary goddess of thunder, the extraordinary goddesses of thunder, the extraordinary goddess of thunder, the static god of thunder, the static gods of thunder, the static god of thunder, the static goddess of thunder, the static goddesses of thunder, the static goddess of thunder, the dynamic god of thunder, the dynamic gods of thunder, the dynamic god of thunder, the dynamic goddess of thunder, the dynamic goddesses of thunder, the dynamic goddess of thunder, the land god of thunder, the land gods of thunder, the land god of thunder, the land goddess of thunder, the land goddesses of thunder, the land goddess of thunder, the sea god of thunder, the sea gods of thunder, the sea god of thunder, the sea goddess of thunder, the sea goddesses of thunder, the sea goddess of thunder, the sky god of thunder, the sky gods of thunder, the sky god of thunder, the sky goddess of thunder, the sky goddesses of thunder, the sky goddess of thunder, the god of thunder, the gods of thunder, the god of thunder, the goddess of thunder, the goddesses of thunder, the goddess of thunder, the half god of thunder, the half gods of thunder, the half god of thunder, the half goddess of thunder, the half goddesses of thunder, the half goddess of thunder, the vessel of thunder, the vessels of thunder, the vessel of thunder, the name of thunder, the names of thunder, the name of thunder, the person of thunder, the persons of thunder, the person of thunder, the persona of thunder, the personas of thunder, the persona of thunder, the personage of thunder, the personages of thunder, the personage of thunder, the personality of thunder, the personalities of thunder, the personality of thunder, the personification of thunder, the personifications of thunder, the personification of thunder, the image of thunder, the images of thunder, the image of thunder, the imagination of thunder, the imaginations of thunder, the imagination of thunder, the belief of thunder, the beliefs of thunder, the belief of thunder, the thought of thunder, the thoughts of thunder, the thought of thunder, the word of thunder, the words of thunder, the word of thunder, the action of thunder, the actions of thunder, the action of thunder, the reaction of thunder, the reactions of thunder, the reaction of thunder, the feeling of thunder, the feelings of thunder, the feeling of thunder, the situation of thunder, the situations of thunder, the situation of thunder, the circumstance of thunder, the circumstances of thunder, the circumstance of thunder, the environment of thunder, the environments of thunder, the environment of thunder, the relationship of thunder, the relationships of thunder, the relationship of thunder, the number of thunder, the numbers of thunder, the number of thunder, the formula of thunder, the formulas of thunder, the formula of thunder, the equation of thunder, the equations of thunder, the equation of thunder, the theory of thunder, the theories of thunder, the theory of thunder, the symbol of thunder, the symbols of thunder, the symbol of thunder, the color of thunder, the colors of thunder, the color of thunder, the thing of thunder, the things of thunder, the thing of thunder, the way of thunder, the ways of thunder, the way of thunder, the place of thunder, the places of thunder, the place of thunder, the time of thunder, the times of thunder, the time of thunder, the event of thunder, the events of thunder, the event of thunder, the result of thunder, the results of thunder, the result of thunder, the crown of thunder, the crowns of thunder, the crown of thunder, the throne of thunder, the thrones of thunder, the throne of thunder, the Thunder King, the Thunder Kings, the Thunder Kingdom, the Thunder Kingdoms, the Thunder King subject, the Thunder King subjects, the Thunder King's dominion, the Thunder King's dominions, the kingdom of thunder, the kingdoms of thunder, the kingdom of thunder, the Thunder Queen, the Thunder Queens, the Thunder Queendom, the Thunder Queendoms, the Thunder Queen subject, the Thunder Queen subjects, the Thunder Queen's dominion, the Thunder Queen's dominions, the Queendom of Thunder, the Queendoms of Thunder, the Queendom of Thunder, the Thunder Prince, the Thunder Princes, the Thunder Prince Dom, the Thunder Prince Doms, the Thunder Prince's subject, the Thunder Prince's subjects, the Thunder Prince's dominion, the Thunder Prince's dominions, the Prince Dom of Thunder, the Prince Doms of Thunder, the Prince Dom of Thunder, the Thunder Princess, the Thunder Princesses, the Thunder Princess Dom, the Thunder Princess Doms, the Thunder Princess's subject, the Thunder Princess's subjects, the Thunder Princess's dominion, the Thunder Princess's dominions, the Princess Dom of Thunder, the Princess Doms of Thunder, the Princess Dom of Thunder, the Lord of Thunder, the Lords of Thunder, the Lord of Thunder, the Lordess of Thunder, the Lordesses of Thunder, the Lordess of Thunder, the Priest of Thunder, the Priests of Thunder, the Priest of Thunder, the Priestess of Thunder, the Priestesses of Thunder, the Priestess of Thunder, the Ritual of Thunder, the Rituals of Thunder, the Ritual of Thunder, the Shrine of Thunder, the Shrines of Thunder, the Shrine of Thunder, the Temple of Thunder, the Temples of Thunder, the Temple of Thunder, the Leader of Thunder, the Leaders of Thunder, the Leader of Thunder, the Follower of Thunder, the Followers of Thunder, the Follower of Thunder, the Natural Substance of Thunder, the Natural Substances of Thunder, the Natural Substance of Thunder, the Supernatural Substance of Thunder, the Supernatural Substances of Thunder, the Supernatural Substance of Thunder, the Temporal Substance of Thunder, the Temporal Substances of Thunder, the Temporal Substance of Thunder, the Spiritual Substance of Thunder, the Spiritual Substances of Thunder, the Spiritual Substance of Thunder, the Natural Form of Thunder, the Natural Forms of Thunder, the Natural Form of Thunder, the Supernatural Form of Thunder, the Supernatural Forms of Thunder, the Supernatural Form of Thunder, the Temporal Form of Thunder, the Temporal Forms of Thunder, the Temporal Form of Thunder, the Spiritual Form of Thunder, the Spiritual Forms of Thunder, the Spiritual Form of Thunder, the Age of Thunder, the Ages of Thunder, the Age of Thunder, the Era of Thunder, the Eras of Thunder, the Era of Thunder, the Awakener of Thunder, the Awakeners of Thunder, the Awakener of Thunder, the Awakening of Thunder, the Awakenings of Thunder, the Awakening of Thunder, the Realm of Thunder, the Realms of Thunder, the Realm of Thunder, the Dimension of Thunder, the Dimensions of Thunder, the Dimension of Thunder, the Zone of Thunder, the Zones of Thunder, the Zone of Thunder, the Frequency of Thunder, the Frequencies of Thunder, the Frequency of Thunder, the Century of Thunder, the Centuries of Thunder, the Century of Thunder, the Millennium of Thunder, the Millenniums of Thunder, the Millennium of Thunder, the Purpose of Thunder, the Purposes of Thunder, the Purpose of Thunder, the Meaning of Thunder, the Meanings of Thunder, the Meaning of Thunder, the Culture of Thunder, the Cultures of Thunder, the Culture of Thunder, the Demonstrator of Thunder, the Demonstrators of Thunder, the Demonstrator of Thunder, the Demonstration of Thunder, the Demonstrations of Thunder, the Demonstration of Thunder, the Manifester of Thunder, the Manifestors of Thunder, the Manifester of Thunder, the Manifestation of Thunder, the Manifestations of Thunder, the Manifestation of Thunder, the Presence of Thunder, the Presences of Thunder, the Presence of Thunder, the Glow of Thunder, the Glows of Thunder, the Glow of Thunder, the Goal of Thunder, the Goals of Thunder, the Goal of Thunder, the Plan of Thunder, the Plans of Thunder, the Plan of Thunder, the Book of Thunder, the Books of Thunder, the Book of Thunder, the Philosopher of Thunder, the Philosophers of Thunder, the Philosopher of Thunder, the Philosophy of Thunder, the Philosophies of Thunder, the Philosophy of Thunder, the Releaser of Thunder, the releasers of thunder, the releaser of thunder, the release of thunder, the releases of thunder, the release of thunder, the variable of thunder, the variables of thunder, the variable of thunder, the cause of thunder, the causes of thunder, the cause of thunder, the effect of thunder, the effects of thunder, the effect of thunder, the journey of thunder, the journeys of thunder, the journey of thunder, the emergence of thunder, the emergences of thunder, the emergence of thunder, the source of thunder, the sources of thunder, the source of thunder, the originator of thunder, the originators of thunder, the originator of thunder, the origin of thunder, the origins of thunder, the origin of thunder, the forefather of thunder, the forefathers of thunder, the forefather of thunder, the foremother of thunder, the foremothers of thunder, the foremother of thunder, the ancestor of thunder, the ancestors of thunder, the ancestor of thunder, the descendant of thunder, the descendants of thunder, the descendant of thunder, the lineage of thunder, the lineages of thunder, the lineage of thunder, the heritage of thunder, the heritages of thunder, the heritage of thunder, the heir of thunder, the heirs of thunder, the heir of thunder, the co-heir of thunder, the co-heirs of thunder, the co-heir of thunder, the joint heir of thunder, the joint heirs of thunder, the joint heir of thunder, the dynasty of thunder, the dynasties of thunder, the dynasty of thunder, the force of thunder, the forces of thunder, the force of thunder, the law of thunder, the laws of thunder, the law of thunder, the pact of thunder, the pacts of thunder, the pact of thunder, the game of thunder, the games of thunder, the game of thunder, the mask of thunder, the masks of thunder, the mask of thunder, the armor of thunder, the armors of thunder, the armor of thunder, the sword of thunder, the swords of thunder, the sword of thunder, the shield of thunder, the shields of thunder, the shield of thunder, the force shield of thunder, the force shields of thunder, the force shield of thunder, the armored force shield of thunder, the armored force shields of thunder, the armored force shield of thunder, the champion of thunder, the champions of thunder, the champion of thunder, the guardian of thunder, the guardians of thunder, the guardian of thunder, the defender of thunder, the defenders of thunder, the defender of thunder, the protector of thunder, the protectors of thunder, the protector of thunder, the chant of thunder, the chants of thunder, the chant of thunder, the shape of thunder, the shapes of thunder, the shape of thunder, the cube of thunder, the cubes of thunder, the cube of thunder, the cuboid of thunder, the cuboids of thunder, the cuboid of thunder, the sphere of thunder, the spheres of thunder, the sphere of thunder, the spheroid of thunder, the spheroids of thunder, the spheroid of thunder, the prism of thunder, the prisms of thunder, the prism of thunder, the pyramid of thunder, the pyramids of thunder, the pyramid of thunder, the cylinder of thunder, the cylinders of thunder, the cylinder of thunder, the cone of thunder, the cones of thunder, the cone of thunder, the triangle of thunder, the triangles of thunder, the triangle of thunder, the circle of thunder, the circles of thunder, the circle of thunder, the semicircle of thunder, the semicircles of thunder, the semicircle of thunder, the square of thunder, the squares of thunder, the square of thunder, the rectangle of thunder, the rectangles of thunder, the rectangle of thunder, the parallelogram of thunder, the parallelograms of thunder, the parallelogram of thunder, the rhombus of thunder, the rhombuses of thunder, the rhombus of thunder, the trapezoid of thunder, the trapezoids of thunder, the trapezoid of thunder, the polygon of thunder, the polygons of thunder, the polygon of thunder, the pentagon of thunder, the pentagons of thunder, the pentagon of thunder, the hexagon of thunder, the hexagons of thunder, the hexagon of thunder, the septagon of thunder, the septagons of thunder, the septagon of thunder, the octagon of thunder, the octagons of thunder, the octagon of thunder, the nonagon of thunder, the nonagons of thunder, the nonagon of thunder, the decagon of thunder, the decagons of thunder, the decagon of thunder, the evolution of thunder, the evolutions of thunder, the evolution of thunder, the revolution of thunder, the revolutions of thunder, the revolution of thunder, the elemental art of thunder, the elemental arts of thunder, the elemental art of thunder, the elemental science of thunder, the elemental sciences of thunder, the elemental science of thunder, the elemental principle of thunder, the elemental principles of thunder, the elemental principle of thunder, the elemental technology of thunder, the elemental technologies of thunder, the elemental technology of thunder, the low elemental art of thunder, the low elemental arts of thunder, the low elemental art of thunder, the low elemental science of thunder, the low elemental sciences of thunder, the low elemental science of thunder, the low elemental principle of thunder, the low elemental principles of thunder, the low elemental principle of thunder, the low elemental technology of thunder, the low elemental technologies of thunder, the low elemental technology of thunder, the high elemental art of thunder, the high elemental arts of thunder, the high elemental art of thunder, the high elemental science of thunder, the high elemental sciences of thunder, the high elemental science of thunder, the high elemental principle of thunder, the high elemental principles of thunder, the high elemental principle of thunder, the high elemental technology of thunder, the high elemental technologies of thunder, the high elemental technology of thunder, the agent of thunder, the agents of thunder, the agent of thunder, the agency of thunder, the agencies of thunder, the agency of thunder, the amplifier of thunder, the amplifiers of thunder, the amplifier of thunder, the amplification of thunder, the amplifications of thunder, the amplification of thunder, the enhancer of thunder, the enhancers of thunder, the enhancer of thunder, the enhancement of thunder, the enhancements of thunder, the enhancement of thunder, the magnifier of thunder, the magnifiers of thunder, the magnifier of thunder, the magnification of thunder, the magnifications of thunder, the magnification of thunder, the influencer of thunder, the influencers of thunder, the influencer of thunder, the influence of thunder, the influences of thunder, the influence of thunder, the emanator of thunder, the emanators of thunder, the emanator of thunder, the emanation of thunder, the emanations of thunder, the emanation of thunder, the converger of thunder, the convergers of thunder, the converger of thunder, the convergence of thunder, the convergences of thunder, the convergence of thunder, the aura of thunder, the auras of thunder, the aura of thunder, the impression of thunder, the impressions of thunder, the impression of thunder, the intelligence of thunder, the intelligences of thunder, the intelligence of thunder, the sophistication of thunder, the sophistications of thunder, the sophistication of thunder, the genius of thunder, the geniuses of thunder, the genius of thunder, the polymath of thunder, the polymaths of thunder, the polymath of thunder, the psychic of thunder, the psychics of thunder, the psychic of thunder, the knowledge of thunder, the knowledges of thunder, the knowledge of thunder, the understanding of thunder, the understandings of thunder, the understanding of thunder, the wisdom of thunder, the wisdoms of thunder, the wisdom of thunder, the secret of thunder, the secrets of thunder, the secret of thunder, the mystery of thunder, the mysteries of thunder, the mystery of thunder, the revelation of thunder, the revelations of thunder, the revelation of thunder, the tactic of thunder, the tactics of thunder, the tactic of thunder, the strategy of thunder, the strategies of thunder, the strategy of thunder, the strength of thunder, the strengths of thunder, the strength of thunder, the might of thunder, the mights of thunder, the might of thunder, the power of thunder, the powers of thunder, the power of thunder, the authority of thunder, the authorities of thunder, the authority of thunder, the dominion of thunder, the dominions of thunder, the dominion of thunder, the rhythm of thunder, the rhythms of thunder, the rhythm of thunder, the melody of thunder, the melodies of thunder, the melody of thunder, the music of thunder, the musics of thunder, the music of thunder, the lyric of thunder, the lyrics of thunder, the lyric of thunder, the song of thunder, the songs of thunder, the song of thunder, the dance of thunder, the dances of thunder, the dance of thunder, the spirit of thunder, the spirits of thunder, the spirit of thunder, the soul of thunder, the souls of thunder, the soul of thunder, the body of thunder, the bodies of thunder, the body of thunder, the mark of thunder, the marks of thunder, the mark of thunder, the promise of thunder, the promises of thunder, the promise of thunder, the visionary of thunder, the visionaries of thunder, the visionary of thunder, the vision of thunder, the visions of thunder, the vision of thunder, the picture of thunder, the pictures of thunder, the picture of thunder, the sound of thunder, the sounds of thunder, the sound of thunder, the tongue of thunder, the tongues of thunder, the tongue of thunder, the language of thunder, the languages of thunder, the language of thunder, the communication of thunder, the communications of thunder, the communication of thunder, the people of thunder, the peoples of thunder, the people of thunder, the society of thunder, the societies of thunder, the society of thunder, the fortress of thunder, the fortresses of thunder, the fortress of thunder, the government of thunder, the governments of thunder, the government of thunder, the city of thunder, the cities of thunder, the city of thunder, the nation of thunder, the nations of thunder, the nation of thunder, the civilization of thunder, the civilizations of thunder, the civilization of thunder, the world of thunder, the worlds of thunder, the world of thunder,